Hello guys, Diamond0 here. Today we are back in 1.9 to do another summary of the last couple of 1.9 updates that have happened over the months. And I'm just going to cover the immense range of things that have changed since the last update video I did. So we're back here in the end ship. If you watched the last episode on these 1.9 update videos, I would have mentioned how the developers had a secret message in here, referring to a new item they were creating. That has now been replaced and the new item has been added, which you might have seen up here. And they are basically wins, and they are really cool. So, they've been deleted. But anyway, I'll show them separately at the end of this video, but this is where you find them, and they are the new item added into this update. And you can only find them in end ships. Now there are two other things they added in this week's update, which are two new enchantments. And again, those enchantments can only be found in dungeons and in these ships. So you'll have a look in the loots here. We have normal fortune efficiency pick here. And if we look in this chest, go to the other side of you, we'll see we have an iron chest plate with the mending enchantment. And this is one of the brand new enchantments that they have. So we're going to hop back outside now. And you'll see the end dungeons haven't changed all that much. There's not been a lot of change to the end dungeons at all, actually. And yet they are basically the same. But this is where you will find the two new enchantments. So let's /kill. And we'll spawn back at base. Let me set time day. Here we go. And I'm going to run through all the new things that they've added. So first off, you may have heard about this, but golden apples have been nerfed in 1.9. They now have a shorter period of regeneration, a shorter period of resistance, and a slightly longer period of absorption. And what this means is that you're going to regenerate less, and you're going to earn less hearts. And this is really an update I do not like. It's made golden apples a lot more less useful. And if we hop into game mode survival, you'll see here we are. But let's actually go up to this hill, take some fall damage. Given I've got the platform here. And if we do that again, okay, so we're regenerating pretty quickly anyway. But, so this is a normal golden apple. It takes 8 bars of gold, as usual. And its regeneration level has been massively cut down. So if we eat this now, you'll see we have only 4 seconds of regeneration and 2 minutes of absorption. And this basically gives us 2 extra hearts for about 2 minutes. However, our regeneration is already ended, and you're not actually gaining any more health. Now, if we... Actually, I'll head back into creative and grab some milk. And let's try and damage ourselves now. So here we are damaged. This is the golden apple, which takes 8 blocks of item, and it will give you slightly longer regeneration, same absorption, but with more hearts, a fire resistance, and a regular resistance for 5 minutes. This one hasn't been nerfed down as much, but it's still a lot less powerful than all the previous versions, and you'll see that the regeneration has already run out. And the problem with this is that the enchanted apple takes 8 blocks, and that's basically 72 gold ingots. And you can actually spend that amount of gold ingots creating regeneration potions, and they will regenerate a lot more. So see, that's a stack already, and then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. You actually need that much gold for the apple, and it's not even giving you as much. And so brewing regeneration potions will bring me on to the next addition they made in this week's update. Brewing stands have been changed massively. Not sure where that came from. You'll see I have a hopper system set up here, and that wasn't actually available before. Where these orbs come from? I don't think they're gone. If we hop into the menu, you'll see here brewing stands have this new entry in the GUI, and that's because brewing stands now need blaze powder as a fuel source, so they won't brew without any fuel. And the second addition they made to brewing stands is that they are now compatible with hoppers, so you can automatically brew items. In the top is where your ingredients and neverwort goes. It has to go into the top. And the sides can either have blaze powder for fuel or water bottles, which I have set up here. Now, you'll see if we take the neverwort out, our first ingredient goes in, which is the mana cream. This will start brewing away, and will automatically start creating potions. And you'll see that it does actually consume the blaze powder. You'll see that the end's gone down there a bit, and when our potion brews, yep, there we go, we'll take those. That would have gone down marginally. They do have a lot of power, so you're not going to lose that much blaze powder. But you'll see it's automatically putting the next ingredient in. So now we're making a night vision potion. No, it's not going to let us. We need the previous potion for that. Actually, let me take all the golden carrots out. There we go. And it's going to start making the next potion. And what you can do is essentially set up an automatic potion building. And this is really useful if you're into hoppers. Now, the next addition I'm going to add, talk about now, are the two new enchantments they added. Now, I showed you the mending enchantment. I'm going to explain that in a bit. But you'll see here, I have the next enchantment. Hop into survival. There we go. This is the frost water enchantment. This again is only found in end ships, and it has a very unique ability. And there are two versions of this, level 1 and level 2. This is the level 2. And this does something very peculiar. Oh, I'll head into creative now. When you add it to boots. Now, I'm not sure whether or not they automatically spawn on boots as an enchantment, or whether you can only find them in a book. But you'll see if we place a diamond boot there, and the book there, we get the Frostwater enchantment. And we'll place that on our feet. And it doesn't do much, it doesn't offer any more enchantment or any more protection. Same, doesn't do anything to the durability, but if we approach this water, it instantly turns to ice. You'll see there we're creating a path. And this isn't just any ice. This is a new type of block called frosted ice. It's got its own block ID. It's not obtainable in the creative menu. You can't find it. You can't cheat it in. You can only place it using the place block command. And that's because frosted ice turns into water after 4 seconds. So you'll see here, little cracks are forming in the ice, and these cracks will grow bigger until the ice melts. So the ice won't last forever, but you're still able to walk across ponds like this. What this can be used for, very simple. If we head back into creative and grab some water, it has a very unique property in survival. If we place some water like that, we can instantly hop onto it, and 1 bucket of water has now created 3 ice. And these will melt and turn into 3 blocks of water. So you'll see again that we can step on and off, and we're increasing the amount of water there is every time we do it. So this is great for flooding an enemy's area or just building a man-made lake. You see there? That's not quite working because it's on the side. And this water, this will only apply to any water directly below you. So it won't do this to water on the side or above you or 2 levels below you. It must be directly below you. Now, we're going to leave this enchantment and move into the last couple of things that they've added. Any other updates? Yes, command blocks have been fixed. They added a couple of changes, bug fixes to those, I believe. Multiplayer has mainly been fixed. You shouldn't be having any trouble with those. And a couple more fixes to AIs. Now, the last 2 items are the winds, which I've mentioned, and new boats. Boats have been changed, and they've actually been changed to the Pocket Edition version. So if you've played Pocket Edition before, you'll know what these are and how they work. And they've just added these into normal Minecraft now. The recipe hasn't changed, but the boats have, for 2 reasons. First of all is they have a new model. This is the model here. It's got oars, slightly bigger body. And the reason it has a bigger body is because it can fit 2 people. So you can have 2 people in the same boat now. There we go. It's dropped itself now. And if we head into the lake back over here, they've also changed how you ride it. So if we hop into it, you'll see the left sideways button does the left oar, and the right sideways button does the right oar. So you now have to row a boat like a traditional rowboat. So you can either do this by pressing the 2 side keys one at a time, or by pressing them at the same time. And this is really cool. It makes turning a whole lot easier, the boat's slightly quicker, and you've got a lot more control over where it's going. So if we head, let's turn this way, and try and ram ourselves into a wall. This is about as fast as we can go. Not as fast as high ocean boats, but still fairly fast. And you'll see that it doesn't actually break. There's a squid in the boat. Not sure why it's there. So the squid won't get out. There we go. And yeah, that is the major addition they've made to boats. So the last thing I want to talk about now are the winds, and these are really cool. Winds are another mode of transport to help you, and they are only found in the end ships in those item frames. And if we drop it, there we go, they are called elytra. And these basically act as a parachute or a wind glider. There are many mods that add wind gliders in, and it basically works the same way as those. You wear it on your chest plate, so it takes up your chest, so you are losing some protection. But you'll see they have a wonderful model there, just like normal winds. And if we grab a speed potion, we can charge off there, and the winds will outfold. Now, they will outfold as soon as you drop more than 3 blocks. So we're going to try and head up there again. And you'll see we glide for a bit. Now, this is a lot easier, of course, if you're in a higher area. So we're going to try this. We'll head up. And you can really glide for really long lengths on this. So let's survival. There you go. And you can see you can control easily where you go using the mouse pad or your mouse. It turns quite easy. You can go up. You can go down. You can go up. You can go down. Very simple. You can do corners quite well, and then you just land like that, and the winds fold back in. This is really cool. There are lots of redstone machines you can build using hitboxes, stuff like that shoot you out really far. You can build diving platforms like that one on mountains to see how far you can go, and there are lots of ways to go really, really far. I'm not sure if potions affect them at all. We're unaware of that. And at the moment, all they seem to do is either be for fun or for flying around, really. There's not a lot of purpose to them. They might be useful if you're in the Nether or the End somewhere, but in the overworld, they're really just for fun. There's not a lot they can do. And that is basically it for this edition. I'm now gonna head over and talk about the new mending tool. So we're back, guys, and I'm now gonna talk about the mending enchantment. Now this is an enchantment that you can add to any item or tool or armor. I'm just going to show it on pickaxes right now, and it comes either pre-enchanted or in the book form. Now, you'll see here we've got a couple of pickaxes. These two have both lost 700 durability. This one has only lost about 50, and you'll see that they're both about halfway. Now we're going to put the mending enchantment on this one, and you'll see that it's only going to cost 2. Now this is important because it actually does several things. The first one, which I'm going to demonstrate now, is the cost of repairing. When you add this enchantment to an item, it lowers the cost of repairing, so that it will never be more than 3. So you'll see, it will never be more than 3, no matter how low your durability is or how many diamonds you use. So this makes repairing a lot more cheaper. You'll also see if we change the name, that it will change it to a level 4. And this means that whatever enchantment we have, the name will only always be 4 more. So if we put it back in, you'll see that the enchantment hasn't changed, even though we've changed the name. So it's always going to be 4. We've got a weirdly named pit dots now. Now, there's a second thing that this mending enchantment will do. So let's head back. We'll grab that mending enchantment. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. Here we go. And we're gonna add it to the second pickaxe. Now you'll see, it still has the same amount of durability. And it hasn't really changed how fast it is. It doesn't do anything to how fast it is. This is the speed at which... Oh, we're in creative, of course. Whoops. There you go. You'll see that it hasn't changed anything at all, really. If we actually just hop down there, you'll see the speed hasn't changed at all. But you will notice as I'm mining this coal that I'm not gaining XP. You'll see there. And it's the same if I drop this enchanting bottle. I'm getting a level now that I've stopped using it. You'll see if I throw it over here, I'm getting the enchantment. However, if I throw the bottles over there, then hold my tool, I'm losing the enchantment. The enchantment isn't going to my bar, and that's because it's going to the tool. When you hold your tool and collect XP, the XP goes into repairing the tool. So you'll see here, I hold down the pickaxe and it's slowly regaining its durability. Now this is going to make repairing tools a lot easier, especially on swords. Because if you have a sword on you and you're killing, you're getting XP while you're killing, you're also repairing your sword as you're doing that. And the repair rate is really good on this. You'll actually see, if we go back into creative, and we grab another mending enchantment, we pop this one on the sword, which has about that durability, and then we head back into survival. Actually, let's head back into creative, and we'll grab some spawn eggs, and we'll see what we can do. There we go. There we go. Now, oh, we've got one of the new zombie villagers. I forgot about these guys. The models have been changed on these, so that they now show the profession they were. And you'll see, our tool is being repaired as we kill. Oops, get back. There you go. And you'll see, there we go again. I didn't mean to be on fire. Go away, go away, go away. Off you go. Go away. Good zombies. we're taking some time to kill, oops, then our tool is slowly being repaired. And if we continue like this, eventually it will actually completely repair itself. You'll see, oh, we died. Yep, great. Let's hold the tool out now. You'll see it's actually gone back to brand new. So not only are you killing, but you're not actually losing that much durability. And that's why this enchantment is really cool if you manage to get it. Again, because it's in the end, it's rather late game. That was a weird glitch. Oh, that's because I'm wearing that. But it is a really cool enchantment to have on your gear. And that is basically all the changes they've made to 1.9 so far. There's still going to be a couple more changes, possibly some new potions, they haven't confirmed that. Maybe a lot more badge fixing, some changes to command blocks, possibly some changes to villages, we don't know, but it does look like we're getting through 1.9 and the release date might be coming up. So check out the other 1.9 videos I've made. Check out all my other Minecraft videos and other gaming videos. Please subscribe and stay tuned.